Oh. Just going to move a few things off my desk that I don't really want here. That should be in the bin. Put these palettes away for now as well, just so I've got a bit more space to work with. Okay, I think that's all right. Right, we're going to go in with the L'Oreal Hyaluron Expert. Which is nearly all gone. Just do this, then I'll do my forehead. Can I get enough out for my forehead? I think as I'm doing this live, I've got a longer form content video out. Oh, there's enough there. And that one's Fern Mail off Morag. I think the premiere's going out at the moment. Okay. I think we're pretty much done with that. I'll try and get a little bit more out tomorrow, but I think we're pretty much done with that. I might be able to get some from the sides here. And then I'll be choosing a new moisturiser to use. It's lasted a long time, that one though. Right, I'm going to go in with Sun-Kissed Skin Nourishing Under Eye Serum, just the usual. And this one's nearly gone as well. Right, and instead of spraying this spray that barely comes out, I will spray it, but I'll spray it onto my sponge. So it's the Pore Minimizer spray. Can you see hardly anything's coming out? But there's quite a bit left in there still. That should be enough. Just for around the pore area. So that's what I'm going to have to do now. And can you see how much is left? And basically, there's just... I mean, it's like when you do that into the air, it's alright, but when you actually put it on your face... But look! Wow. Okay then. So, I went like that and it went into bin. Okay. So, next step. Can't believe that happened. Don't try this at home, folks. New Look Gold Highlighter Stick. Just to get that glow on the cheeks. the tip of the nose, and here. And then I just rub it in with my fingers. Hello to the people that are here. I hope you're all well. Right. I think I'm going to try that Collection foundation again. I've tried it quite a bit, but I'm still not 100% sure on it. So it's the Collection Hydra Serum Foundation, hyaluronic acid. So it's skincare plus a foundation all in one. And I can't give you my opinion on it really until I'm sure. Right, so I've just gone in with some Sunkissed Skin Hydrating Face Mist. I'm going to need to get a new face mist soon because that's the last one I've got. So this is fair light, but I feel like this is too dark. And it's the lightest shade you can get. So they need to work on the shade range, I think. That's what I can tell you so far. I mean, it blends in fine to my skin. But what about all the girlies that are even fairer than me? Because believe it or not, there are some. Hello, Francis. How are you doing today? Looks like it's just you and me. No, there's someone else here. They might not want to speak. And people are coming in and out as well. But I don't know. I mean, some people might not like the foundation step, the base step altogether. Like, some people might find that boring, especially foundation. A lot of people might just want to be here for the eyeshadows. You just sat down for the first time today. Wow, sounds like a busy one. See, now there's 5 people in now. Well, 4 and yourself, Francis. Sorry, it's a fact. What do you mean? What are you talking about, Lionel? What's a fact? I honestly come in when I am free, and it could be at any point, but just happens to be mostly towards the end stage. Yeah, exactly. And I did come on later today. So, than yesterday anyway. Right, I want some concealer. Still working on this Project Pan one. Hello, Maureen. How are you? Nora goes on by 4 and then I sit down. Okay, no worries. Yeah, so this is Project Pan, but I've took the stopper out, so there's not much more to go, to be honest, but it seems like there is. I liked. Thank you for liking. That really does help out my channel. Puts it out there into the algorithm. It's very kind of you. I'm just going back in with a Sun-Kissed Skin Hydrating Face Mist. I'm doing that project and it's going great. Sorry, what project? It reads like Project Ian. Project Pan. Do you mean Project Pan? I thought so. I'm like, I've not heard of that project. Tell me more. My project pan's going quite well as well. The 24 in 24, the rolling project pan needs to be updated. It's nearly time for the That's Expensive project pan to be updated. So, and I need to do my no-buy update as well. I should have done that on the 19th of July, so I'm way behind with that. I think that video needs to go up next. Well, I don't have it to go up yet, but you know, I need to make it. And then, of course, the video that follows on from that one is all the things on the wish list that I've been looking at. Right, let's have a look. Does look nice on the skin. With glowy here, I think that's more from the glow stick there. So that's that. Let's do the brows now, and then I'll put some powder on. That's here. I'm already missing my e.l.f. one. I just wish they would give more product. Right, so I like the spoolie on this, so we're going to use it. And then I'll go in with the brow product from the other one that Morag bought for me. Stupid hair. I hate wash day hair. Hate it. Not only does it take me, today I felt it took me 2 hours to actually dry it. The washing and the styling of it isn't too bad. I'm still learning how to use this brush that I got. That's a dupe for the Bounce Curl one. If you don't know what that looks like, please head over to my other channel, Embracing My Curls. I only need 1 more subscriber, then I can do live over there as well. And I really want to do lives for all my hair care empties. So I'd love it if one of you maybe would go over there and hit subscribe. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, the styling doesn't actually take too long. Still trying to figure out how to use this Bounce Curl brush dupe. And this woman might have been trying to be helpful. You know, I've got to give her the benefit of the doubt. She might have been. And she's like, oh, I came across your page when I was looking at Bounce Curl brush dupes. And I mean, you would think that she would compliment me before she brought a negative into it. And she said, you're using that brush all wrong. And I'm like, I'm learning, you know. Maybe I am using it a bit wrong, but I'm learning. Don't forget, I mean, my channel clearly states I'm new to this curly girl journey. And I just thought, People are quick to tell you what you're doing wrong, but people aren't that quick to tell you what you're doing right, are they? Sorry, I just had some brown eyeliner there, and I don't know why, because I've cleansed. So I'm almost minimalistic at this point and haven't bought anything in such a long time other than replacing Die Hard products. Yeah, that's really good. Right, powder. So I'm going to be using the same powder. So the Collection Hydra Setting Powder, and that lid's broken here. So that's wonderful. I just put it, I mean, I'm not an oily girl. I don't even need powder, I don't think. But I like to put it just down the T-zone. Right, bronzer. And we're using this Revolution Ultra Cream Light Bronzer that I brought into my Shop My Stash, which is very warm toned. I'll tell you something though, I bought this hairdryer off TikTok shop and it was so inexpensive, maybe about £15–16 if that. And it is so good. So I need to do a review on that. I've been holding off doing a review until I'm sure of my thoughts. See, this is why I didn't wear bronzer for the longest time, because I've got to be really, really careful what shade I get and things like that. I think I might need a bit more of this on. How far will it spread? So tomorrow I'm going to be doing, it's called a series. It was supposed to happen yesterday. And I'm naming it something like Travel Thursday. And we're going to kind of try and figure out what I want to take, what I want to take to the Lake District with me when I go in a couple of weeks. Well, I think it's more than a couple of weeks. I think it's 3 weeks. So now we'll get the powder bronzer. So it's in this palette here, Sweet Peach Glow. So it's this one. It's weird how that powder's dry and cracked, but the rest of the powders in there aren't. So that's that done. What blush do I want to use? Part of me feels like I want to use Patrick Tar today. Bougie AF. Don't even really know what look I'm going for. But before I put blush on, let me go in with a bit more of this. And that just goes under here. I mean, if I went minimalistic, I've got like a little Shop My Stash trolley. Well, it's not really a Shop My Stash trolley. It holds quite a lot of my collection. I could fit it all in there. Wouldn't that be the dream? Stay there. Right, yeah, Patrick Tar. Just rub this on my pants. She gets so finger marky. It's in the shade Do We Know Her, which is this really nice peach one. So if you don't know how to use the Patrick Tar, you can use it any way you want. But he says do the powder first and then do the cream over the top. So that's what I always tend to do. So, okay, powder. So it's like a peach powder. Well, it is a peach powder. It's not like... My friend bought me this. I'd really like the pink one. Because I'm more into pinks these days. Gone in a little bit too ham on that. But we can blend that out. And then the cream, I'd prefer to go in with a different brush really. Let's try this brush. And that's another thing I need to do that I keep saying I'm going to do. Wash my brushes. Right, let's blend that out a bit. Because oh my gosh, that looks a bit cray cray. And we'll blend that out with the brush I normally use. It's not that one. Yeah, it is that one. I don't like to be too blushed. Just enough. That's much better. I forgot I could have used the e.l.f. Putty Blush brush. Right, what highlighter am I using? Looks like Cookie. Because I've used all the other ones. Right, so Benefit Cookie. Look at that. Look at the pan. I love this highlighter. Feeling quite dehydrated today. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, it is stunning. I'll have to get a new one when I'm done with that. My mum got it me a couple of years ago, and I also want the Benefit Tickle one as well. So we're going to be using this now, excuse me, for just a finishing powder. Time for setting spray. So it's just, this is the only one. No, I've got another one now. The one Morag sent me, but I don't want to open it. So I'm using this one up. So we're not even touching the fringe or the forehead. Whew. I've not used my primers. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. It's not like I want the makeup to stay on for a long while anyway. So it's the Juvia's Place primer I'm using. Always stays the same until I run out and then I get a new one. But you don't have to use primer even. You could use concealer to do this. Or you could just use your foundation sponge. would I like to use? I mean, I do that as well now, but because I've got like purple veins in my eyes and I don't sleep very well, I like to use this as well. Right. I'm going to go in with the Revolution Contour palette. Which I'm struggling now to get out. I mean, you can see there's barely anything on this side. It's taken me a good couple of years though to kind of use it up. And then I'll be going to this powder next. Not too sure if I'll be using the contour shades. I have used them before. I just don't contour these days. Bronze, yes, not contour. And sometimes, like, I might not even take a bronze. Oh, there's a bronzer in the palette. I mean a cream bronzer. When I go on holiday. I can't be bothered with all that faffing about. Right, so let me get the palette. Oh, it's here. I don't even know if I want to use these shades. Sorry. Yeah, these shades from my Going Coconuts might be better. I never contour, LOL, but I think as we get older it doesn't work as well in our favour. I think it can. It's just an extra step that sometimes I can't be bothered with. So I'm going to put this one back. I only need this Going Coconuts for the mattes because we're using something new today. Let me make sure you can't see my name. How cute is that packaging? I'll show you inside. So much attention to detail. Right, so I got this because I really wanted the Mario palette, the Ethereal Eyes. But then I got to thinking, well, it only looks, like from what I've seen people use, and I've watched a lot of Tammy's looks and other people's looks as well. It only looks like there's 2, possibly 3 toppers. I think 2. And I'm thinking to myself, right, £67, £69 for that. Probably not in my best interest to do that. There must be another company that does toppers. And then I came across this content creator over on TikTok, Jordana Ticia. She does Twinkle Tower and they're her eye toppers. Right, let's get into it. I did swatch them today and to be honest, it didn't look all that. But then on the website where she's, I think it's her, where she's actually had pictures taken, because she's got studio lights now, they look really, really sparkly. I'm hoping I can get to show you just how sparkly this should look. Right, so you get 4, which is nice. I was thinking about taking this to the Lake District for the evening. So I've got shade names on the back as well. So that's Icy. And in a sense, like those Carjo bento boxes, aren't they? Except you get no mats. That's why I had to pull the Going Coconuts palette out as well. That's another really, really nice one. That's gilded. That's Posy. And that one's Nova. So that's really cool toned, but doesn't look as sparkly as the rest. So I like the fact that it's compact for a start. I like the fact that I could just take that along with a travel palette, the travel palette I'm thinking of, because it has basic eyeshadows in it. So we'll do a look with it tomorrow, but I also want to do a look with it today. But for now, oh, that as well, by the way, was £16, whereas the Super Mario, oh my gosh, the Mario palette, the Ethereal Eyes, is either 67 or 69 in the UK. So that's what made me go for that. Because I just thought if I'm going to be paying out that money anyway, I'll just get that for £16. So we're using this, but only for the matte, the Going Coconuts. So let's try it. Love the packaging. The packaging's nice, isn't it? I love the, like, the inside the box, what they've done, you know, the attention to detail. I put it on my TikToks this afternoon when it came, because literally I was waiting all day for that to come. And I'm not being funny, but DPD, who delivered it, they are just up the road from me. You would think that they would come to me first, but oh no, what they've done is obviously delivered everywhere else, and then on the way back to the depot, delivered to me. So what we need to do is, I'm putting, I don't know if it's called Lovely Bunch, but I'm using what's in the, because these have been in and out of this palette so many times, so it might not be, that might not be a Lovely Bunch, it might be just a different matte brown, so I'm using that first. It's going to be a really quick eye look. I mean, I'm like 38 minutes in. Okay, and then I might go in with this more rosier tone down here. No, let's go in with the Cocoa. This one's got sequins. No, I'm not going to go in with the Cocoa, because if I do that, then we're not going to know where the glitter's coming from. So let's go in with Get Cracking, this one here. That's if it is Get Cracking. I think some of them are right. So this is going to act more like a base. Hello, Emma. What's the question? Keep it clean. You went in as Batman. Funny. I'm sure you did. Name a car for an edit. What do you mean? Why do you want me to name a car? This is a makeup channel. Let me get this powder from the Revolution. I'm going to do an edit. Okay. Golf Vauxhall then. That's the car. Honda Civic. Do I want to go darker on the lids? Because the sheer, the top is a sheer, so. But I don't want to be putting this on. It's too dark. Lionel, Lionel, Lionel. You just want attention. I'm not reading that out. Okay, so I'll need some glitter glue, won't I? You attention seeker, you. Right, I'm just going in with this Pantograph Labs. It intensifies artistry wand. Do I read much? I used to love reading. Then I started this channel and I just don't have time for it. At the moment, I'm reading much for this course I'm on. I'm still reading a book I bought 2 years ago. But I'm nearly finished. See, what I do is I watch YouTube videos. I support my friends here on YouTube. And that takes my time up as well. Are you a big reader, Francis? Right, let's go in with this. I'll go in with the first one, but for the inner corner. I just started back up again this summer reading audiobooks from the library. Audiobooks, you don't really have to, like my sister reads audiobooks and I'm like, it's kind of a lazy girl's option, isn't it? I'm not calling you lazy, by the way. I'm just saying audiobooks is that. It doesn't take much attention. You don't have to, like, it's not like physical reading, is it not? I want to go in with this one, I think. Do I? Gilded. Yeah. What kind of books have you been reading? Oh, that is going on well, but you need bases for them. I stopped because of my eyes and then I missed it, so my sister recommended me to do it that way. It is a good way to do it. That's why these companies make so much money, isn't it? Because not everyone can read a physical book. It's like I've got a Kindle, but I've got quite a lot of books around the house. Got quite a lot of Virginia Andrews. But I don't need to watch them because I've watched the films now, so. Right, I'm liking it. I want to go in with that dark brown in the outer V. Gypsy Rose is coming out with her audiobook in December. And my sister said, I sent it to my sister because she was saying it on TikTok, how she's really excited. Gypsy Rose, not my sister, and I sent it to my sister. And she's doing, you know, the reading for it. And I'm like, I won't be listening to this. I don't listen to any of them. I can't do audiobooks. It's like podcasts. You know, I try and listen to them. I can't really do them either. Just don't like someone talking at me. But I would really like to read that Britney Spears book that came out. I'm not interested in Gypsy Rose. The thing is, she's gonna, I hate to sound cruel, I really do. She's going to be reading it herself. And she's got kind of a whiny voice. And that would go through me. It's like, yeah, I could probably sit down and read the book. But at this point, you know, she's told so many lies, I wouldn't want to. All I see when she comes on TikTok, all I want to say is, liar! Right, I'm going to go on with that lighter shade. I think it was called Icy. I had the Britney Spears on my waiting list at the library. You'll probably get to it before I do. Oh, stunning. Yeah, they're very, very... sheer. Don't know why it took me so long to get there, to say how sheer it was. You can build it up though, for sure. You do need, like, if anyone gets this little set, you do need to put a base down though. It's not meant to just be one swipe and you're done. Right, I'm gonna blend out with this. Make sure there's nothing on it. Blend that out up there. I think I need to go in with a bit more of that, whatever shade it is, from the Colourpop palette on the left. Don't even know where to put the brush for that now. Guess we're just using this brush. Yeah, it only came in today, this package. I just thought, we're going to take a break from the dubious place. Okay, so that one's called Nutty. Why oh why do I get patchy on my left eye? There's got to be texture there. Put a bit more of this Revolution palette on. I do think audiobooks are better in some ways than actually physically reading, because you can get on with your chores and obviously listen to the narrator. I'm going to go in. I think I want to go in with this one on the lash line, the Cocoa, the one that has the glitters in it. Yes, I'm really enjoying it way more than I expected I would. That's good. Who do you get your books from? Is it from Audio? Because I think my sister's with them. Library? Oh. So you don't use their service? No, it's their own app, right? So it'll be free as well then, won't it? Or do you have to pay a small fee? Because the Amazon one is quite expensive. Audible, that's what they're called. Yes, it's free, and I also listen on Spotify. Okay. I don't have Spotify either. I try and not have too many things that you have to pay for. I still haven't got my Netflix back. I really want to watch Bridgerton, but not done that yet. Let's try and put some Nutty on the lash line. Let me get a drink. There's a hair in my finger. Great. I agree, Spotify is the only subscription I have, and I share Netflix and Amazon with my son. I was sharing Netflix with my sister, and it picked up that obviously we don't live in the same house, that we've not got the same IP address. So basically, it said to her, you know, add another subscription for £4.99, which is what I would pay, you know, anyway, if I added the subscription. So we weren't saving any money. So I just said to my sister, oh, I've dipped into the wrong thing. I just said to my sister, I won't watch it because it's actually breaking the law, isn't it? To be watching something. Only Netflix is like that. He added me for $10. I bet that equates to $4.99 in the UK. And for that price, you can have your own, you know. I would, rather than get my sister into trouble, I would rather buy my own. I don't think it's my sister's responsibility to also buy my Netflix. I'll get it when, I don't know when, probably after the holiday. It's pointless getting it before. Just because I'm not going to watch it for those, I don't know, those 3 nights. It's totally legal there. It's not here. And it wouldn't surprise me if they start doing it like that everywhere. Just smudging that out now. Why can I never get even lines? Karen, hi. Long time no hear. How you doing, hon? Right, so I'm going to go in with a bit more of the, what shade was it? Gilded. So just that shade there. yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving this little compact. It really does remind me of the Kaja ones you can get. But we can't get them in the UK, which sucks. I would have more than one of them if I could get one, because they do some really nice ones. And then I'm going to go in with my little finger with this icy shade here. I'm good, thanks, Auntie. Love the eyeshadow. It's new. So, long story short, I was thinking about getting the Ethereal Eyes by Mario. Oh, it's such a beautiful palette, that. But it only had, like, to me, it only looks like it's got 1 or 2 toppers in it. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, let me see if a company will do some toppers. So I found this on TikTok Shop. It's by Jordana Ticia. She's a content creator. And I'll show you the shades we get. So Icy, that one there. Look how wet they look. Gilded. These are the 2 I've used. And then there's still 2 more that I haven't used. What's that one called? Posy. And the last one's called Nova. And I bought this because I'm going away at the end of the month. So I thought it would be really, really nice to put in my makeup bag along with, along with my my face palette that I'm thinking of taking. My iron face palette. So it's going to be a very minimal makeup bag, I think. So to me, that left eye is not looking great. You know, I would send you anything you want. Oh, that's really nice here. They are nice, those kind of compacts, though, like that. They are really, really nice and really travel friendly. Just wish they would do it in the UK or even on TikTok Shop. How rude of them. There's this company that does it but charges like triple the price, and Amazon charge triple the price. Where are you off to, Andy? Lovely to hear that you're going away. I'm going to the Lake District with my mum. So, yeah, we're going to go for 3 nights. Let's use the Prime Chromatic Prime Lash that you got me, Francis. It's the only brown mascara I've got. So, yeah, I am looking forward to it, but I am also nervous about going. Like, when I look into it, it says there's no direct train, that we'll have to get 2. Then we'll have to get 2 trains, which is fine. I'm sure it'll be fine if that has to be the case. But then I look into it again, and they say if you travel a bit later on in the day, you can get a direct train. So I think we might do that. It's great to see you enjoying that mascara. It's a very, very nice mascara. Feels like really, really lightweight on your lashes. And it feels like it's doing something other than, you know, just putting mascara on you. It feels like there's some kind of serum inside it. Right, that's okay for that one. What are you getting ready for? It's just a tutorial for YouTube, really. But I am going to my mum's shortly. But I don't need to get ready for that. How are you doing? Is it Mai or can't really pronounce your name, I don't think. Okay. Right, so I've enjoyed using the Going Coconuts again, like for the base shades and the transition shades. I've really enjoyed using this. Oh, actually, I want to show you what the woman did. I'll show you tomorrow, but I haven't got my other phone, so I can't show you. She actually, I think she put some of this one, like here. So shall we put some on? It's pretty much the same shade as my highlighter anyway. It's just probably going to look a little bit glittery. I think this is my favourite look on you. Wow, really? That's quite the compliment, considering how many looks I do a week. I just love toppers, absolutely adore them. And then she puts some on her nose, and she even puts some on her lips. But I'm planning on wearing a lip gloss today, so... Wow! Let's put some on the Cupid's bow, though. Let's just put it everywhere. Yeah, we're taking this. I wasn't sure if I was going to take the Glaminatrix palette I've got. It's only about that big. It's the Christmas one from last year, because that's got some really nice sparkly shades in. I did actually think of taking those Glimmering Creatures, or some of those Glimmering Creatures single eyeshadows, Karen, but I'd hate it if I left some of them behind. So no to them. I think yes to this. I think yes to that. So that's the eyes. Let's get a lip. There's one behind here. You honestly have the prettiest eyes to do an eye look. It's a really nice compliment. So I'm going to use this one. This one is in the shade Moon. Not too sure I like these lifter glosses. Are you surprised I'm not using red? I do like how it looks. I tried it on before without any makeup on, and didn't look as nice. I don't think glitter would go well over the top of that. But I'm sure the woman that actually did a look with it put this shade on. Now it's just faded. I'm going to be using this tomorrow again. So, either that one or a more cooler toned one, which doesn't look as shiny as the other ones. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be taking that on holiday with me for the evening. Like I said, I won't be wearing makeup during the day. I just want simple products that get me ready quickly. So there's certain things that I'm not sure of, like foundation. But who was it that came into my live yesterday and said, because I was mentioning that I might take this. And she said it always looks good. It was Babe. She said it always looks good when you use that on your skin. So I'll probably take this. I mean, I've got one in a glass bottle by Primark, but it's a glass bottle, you know. Don't really want to be taking a glass bottle in my bag, but it won't get smashed, you know, because it's just going to be in my suitcase, and it's not like I'm going to be travelling abroad somewhere and they're going to like mishandle my case. It's only I'm going to be holding the case, so it would be okay. Can I get it and show you? Oh, this one. No, that's the Body Collection one. Where are you? Wow. Right, let's not do that. This is the Body Collection one, and it's a bit like that, but it's by Primark. Let's my tripod nearly fell on the floor. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming in here. If you've not already liked, I would appreciate it if you would. If you've not already checked out my other channel, Embracing My Curls, I would really, really appreciate it if you would. Only need the one more subscriber, then I can do a live, so it would mean a lot. And then this is the look. Can we turn the light up a bit more? That's about as... I wanted to turn it up a bit more just so you can see the sparkle. I like this bit here. So let's turn it back down now. Again, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next live. Bye, guys.